I'm blessed to be staying so close to nature. If you observe, nature is just giving like this coconut tree oxygen to all our animal kingdom. This avocado tree, if you notice, is just giving its fruits to others selflessly. Everything here is giving. If you notice, even the flowers, bright, colored, gives fragrance, and the wind carries it to all over. No discrimination, just giving. Everything in nature gives. That's their nature. Giving others, nourishing others, giving. Each one of God's creations gives. That's how they are. That's how they were designed. And they nourish each other. Plants give oxygen, fruits, flowers. Animals, when they die, they go into the topsoil and become nourishment for the plants to grow. Plants, give us oxygen which we use to breathe. We give out carbon dioxide which they consume. Everyone is giving, and that's how we were designed. And we were part of this when we were roaming the jungles. But in the last few hundred of years, man has changed. We just take. We keep taking and taking and taking. We have ravaged this planet. If we continue like this will be just not sustainable. Something has to change. And when I'm talking of giving, I'm not talking of a philosophical content. Giving gets you back more. You get more when you give without intent. When you look at the fruits which the trees are creating, they're colorful, there's a lot of aroma, and it attracts the birds. The birds come to eat them, fill their stomach, and when they fly off, the seeds stick to their legs, and they carry it and they drop it somewhere far away where it grows from the ground, and the species of that plant is spread all over. So you get back flowers, colorful, lot of fragrance. The bee comes to have the nectar. When it flies away, it carries pollens, goes and sits in some other flower, and then there is pollination. When you give, you get far more. It's nature's law. Try it. When we give, you just realize that night you sleep far better. There's a little bit of warmth which happens when you give. And try giving it to somebody who can't give it back to you, can't give it in return anything to you. It's an amazing high. How did we become like this now? What changed? And I think some of them is to do with what was there when we grew up, and I can tell from my own experience that the buzzword then was to be a go-getter. The word meant go get. Go get, be ambitious, but ambitious is about getting. Okay, so that's what was the word. And when you want to change it to giving, you need to learn a new vocabulary. And the word I am fascinated about is to be a go-giver. Can we all become go-givers? Can we give? Giving does not mean some big thing. I'm not talking of money, and money also is, when you have a lot of money, it's satisfying only when you give, by the way. But I'm not talking of giving in from only material terms. Giving can be anything. We need to get into this habit of giving, and you will see the satisfaction, the happiness you get, the warmth you feel when you give. Small call to action. Please do it for me. Every day when you go to sleep, think of what you gave that day. And like I said, giving is small things. Did you help somebody that day? Did you give somebody your kindness? Did you help some old people carry their bags in a mall? I see in airports old people struggling with bags and young people just passing by, rushing by. Can you help them carry that? Yeah. If nothing else, can you give your smile to somebody who needs it today, who's having a tough day? In office, for example. Can you give your love to somebody who needs it? It does not have to be a human being, it could be an animal. Okay? Just try it. Just try it. And give me your feedback below on how it made you feel that day. How did you sleep that night? Thank you. Until next weekend, be unstoppable.